Hi, my name is Andrea and I am a somatic life coach. And I help people heal their bodies, heal their trauma, and really free their minds from any limitations that's holding them back in life so that they can really create the life of their dreams. So, my own healing journey started about 6 years ago when I lost my dad to addiction and mental illness. And that was really the catalyst for my spiritual awakening and my healing journey. And as I moved through that grief, I really had to sit with myself and my emotions, which I had never done before. And I started to uncover a lot of layers and I started to do a lot of inner work. And I realized that we are multidimensional and we really need a multidimensional approach to healing and to growth and transformation. And that's why I started this work. And I really wanted to share what I learned to help others do the same. I love working with women because everyone needs inner work, right? And that everyone needs healing, but women are not really taught to be empowered to be expressed in their truth and their authentic selves. And so inner work is really about remembering who you are and remembering your truth. And so I help women really connect back to themselves and so that they can show up in the world as their most expressed, empowered, authentic selves. I think what's really needed in this industry, as we are in a time of social media and there's a lot of impressions, there's a lot of, practices and tips on what we should do. I think the most important thing is to listen to ourselves and listen to our intuition and our truth and what's true to us, and really try to, take inspiration and find inspiration from others. But at the end of the day, really coming back to our knowing and our bodies and our truth of what is true to us and what's authentic to us more than anything else. So I think people tend to forget and look outside of themselves for motivation and inspiration and what they should be doing instead of sitting with themselves and really listening to their intuition and their gut feeling of what is right. My favorite practice is my morning practice. And I think the most important thing is to really just listen and ask yourself, what do I need today? Because it's different every single day, especially for us women. We have different needs depending on where we are in our cycle. And I think if we have a too much of a rigid routine, we're not really listening to what we need. So, really, just sitting with yourself for a moment and asking, what do I need today? And listen to your body and listen to your intuition is the most important thing. The number one wellness practice I always recommend is meditation. And I think people have this idea of what meditation is, or maybe an expectation of what it should be like or feel like. And there's really no right or wrong in meditation. And again, I think it's just about sitting with yourself and what you need for that day in that moment. So, again, asking yourself, what do I need today? Meditation looks different for me every single day. Sometimes it's sitting in silence, sometimes it's activating an energy within me, sometimes it's breath work, sometimes it's movement. So, really finding what that is for you for that day and really just taking a moment before connecting to your phone, social media, emails, anything else, just going within and asking yourself, what do I need today? They can find me on my website, so andreasummer.net. Instagram, social media. They can listen to my podcast that's called Art of Alignment. And I just really have a bunch of different platforms where you can find my work and what I do.